and I. We are gathered together in a beautiful place, but even more than the beauty of the surroundings is the beauty of your love. The two of you have given warmth, encouragement, and enthusiasm to one another in ways that you may never have realized that could ever be yours, and now it is. And it is today. We celebrate that. We are inspired by it. It is for the future as well. And you are making your vows to one another as that occurs. We're here in a happy moment. We're here in a very joyful time with a great deal of love. I normally take the opportunity to speak a few words, and you've already proven yourselves to be so wise. In two simple sentences, you said happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And at some particular point along that continuum, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all of those conversations began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. All of those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. All of those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart, all of those common things and more, all the very real processes of life are wrapped together in this wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to take and to make are a way of saying to one another, you know those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher, and you have learned much from one another over these past years. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a new threshold in life, and things between you will never be quite the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. The little things are the big things. They're not commanded, but rather are compelled and compelling within marriage. Never be too old to hold hands. Remember to say, I love you at least once a day. Never go to sleep angry. There is never a time to take your partner for granted. Your courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all of the years. Have a mutual sense of values and common objectives. Stand together, facing the world. Form a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. Do things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. Speak words of appreciation and demonstrate gratitude in thoughtful ways. Don't expect your husband to wear a halo or your wife to have the wings of an angel. Don't expect perfection from one another or from yourself. Cultivate flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. Have the capacity to forgive and forget. Give each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. Find room for the things of the Spirit. Search together for the good and the beautiful. Maintain a relationship in which your independence is equal, your dependence is mutual, and your obligation is reciprocal. For it has been said, excellence is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. And partly because the two of you have such a good sense of humor, I threw in a few words from Dr. Seuss as well. Congratulations, today is your day. You are off to great places. You are off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the couple who will decide where to go. We're all gathered here because, well, marriage has a public declaration to it, and it is to be respected and upheld by all. We are here as family and friends for that very reason. We respect and uphold what the two of you are choosing and what the two of you are giving to one another. But it is not only that of celebration, it is also that of integrity. We who are gathered here today are making our vows to our complete encouragement to your complete unity, now and for the rest of your life. As you make your vows to one another, your family and friends are making their vows to your complete and continuing happiness as husband and wife. Now, we're at that legal part, Bruce. Okay.
Where I can run?
Well, the balcony.
Where you gotta go?
There's a reach for all the 12s.
All the way down. Make sure it's good.
Well, there's a helicopter coming by. Yeah.
Bruce, will you have Marianne to be your wife? Will you love her, honor her, cherish her, and tenderly care for her in all of the changing circumstances of life? And putting Marianne above all others, remain true to her in every way. And will you make this pledge to Marianne that if ever marriage is difficult, you will believe it can work, you will want it to work, and you will do your part to make it work. And then when all is wonderful and you are rejoicing over your life together, that you will continue to keep your marriage growing and strong so long as you both live. Marianne, I ask you the same words, even though I saw you squeeze his hand, so I know you've answered. Will you have Bruce to be your husband? Will you love him, honor him, cherish him, and tenderly care for him in all of the changing circumstances of life? And putting Bruce above all others, remain true to him in every way. And will you make this pledge to Bruce that if ever marriage is difficult, you will believe it can work, you will want it to work, and you will do your part to make it work. And then when all is wonderful and you are rejoicing over your life together, that you will continue to keep your marriage growing and strong so long as you both live. As you intend, so shall it be. And all of the experiences and preparations of life, they have made each of you who you are, a great gift given one to another. All of that preparation has been praised and is worthy of praise. But that which you now take into your hands and into your heart is totally new and carries with it gratitude for the past, anticipation for the future, and joy in every day that is present. There is another symbol of marriage, wedding rings. They are made of the most lasting and beautiful of materials, each a perfect circle without end. As you give and receive and wear your rings, you are testifying to the completeness of your vows. And I hope that each time that you look at them, you will be reminded of the excellence and words that you have each given to the other. Please place hers upon her finger. And repeat after me. Receive these rings as a pledge and a reminder of my devotion and respect for you.
Working. What are you doing?
Receive this ring as a pledge and a reminder of my devotion and respect for you.
She can't get it all.
I'll never get it
It's dependent upon not just simply the soil in which we've been raised and the sun that we have sought, the nutrients that we have shared, and the design that is deep within us. But it grows into a fruitfulness as well. And the wine that is here is a reminder to us that your lives have been nurtured by many and they have been sustained as well by yourselves. You have gathered experiences. You have delighted yourselves with understandings. You have wisdom to share, laughter to share, and you have mysteries that are still beyond and adventures that are yet to be revealed. Those individual memories and mysteries are all contained within the glasses of your past, and they will be joined together now in the promise of your future. For you shall be together in an inseparable way from now and for the rest of your lives. I invite you to take the individual past and to pour it into the cup. For it is a delight that you are who you are. It is possibly even more delightful that you are who you are becoming. Take the center glass together, and as a reminder of the fact that you accept all of your partner, all that she is, all that he is, and all that the two of you shall be. Please take a drink. Of that which you have combined, that which will always give you kind of a heady outlook upon life as well. Your hands together. Because you have declared your love here together in the presence of family and friends, it is my great pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife. What here has been joined together, let nothing tear apart.
Stay up there.
Kiss. 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 Great.
Hey, where are your glasses?
Yay.